Probably the most compelling reason to use blocks is that they can be redefined if necessary. By simply changing the geometry of one of the blocks, every other instance of that block will automatically update. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to redefine a block. On my screen, I've got a floor plan for a proposed office building. Let's zoom in a little bit, and notice that I've already inserted several chairs into this drawing. Now let's assume my chair block is based on the dimensions of a real chair. And maybe after inserting all these, we decided to go with a different model. Now I don't want to draw a new chair and then reinsert one at each of these locations. Instead, I'm going to redefine my existing chair block. To do that, I will zoom in on any of the existing chairs. And to redefine this, it's just like editing text. All I have to do is double-click on it. AutoCAD will then show me a preview of the block I'm going to edit. At this point, I can also choose a different block if I like. Let's click OK. And this brings up the block editor. Notice that my model space background has changed color as a visual cue that I'm in the block editor. Also notice that we have a new block editor tab on our ribbon. We will see this tab and these tools anytime we're editing blocks. Now, as you can see, the block editor does a lot of things. For right now, we're just going to make a simple geometric change. Let me select some of this geometry, just so that I can show you that the editor is giving us access to our individual entities. It's essentially the same as it was when I was creating this block for the first time. I'm going to deselect my geometry. Let's go down to the Home tab, and I'm going to launch the Erase command. We'll erase the seat portion of this chair, because we'll say the new chair has got a round seat. Let's launch the Circle command, and I'll create a circle from the center of this arc to the end point of this line. We could make other changes or additions if we wished. For right now, this will be good enough. This will represent the geometry of our new chair. Let's go back to the block editor. I'm going to come down and click Save Block, and then I'll click Close. And notice that all instances of that chair block have been updated. Redefining a block is probably one of the biggest time savers in AutoCAD. If you have the foresight to use blocks in your drawing, making global changes later can be done in seconds instead of hours.